you look closely, you'll see a wild cliff right here. Hey everybody, I'm Finn, and welcome to A Life Worth Living. We are officially coming up on the 1-year anniversary of A Life Worth Living. It's actually like a year and a couple weeks, but naturally the end of the year is just a very reflective time anyway. So I want to look back on all the videos I've made this year and just maybe give like a little inside scoop into some of them. But first, before we even talk about that, let's actually look at how the channel itself was created. So, A Life Worth Living is not my first YouTube channel. I've been making videos in some way or format since I was like 11 or 12 years old, back when my camera took mini cassette tapes. And since then, I kind of just floated in and out of the YouTube space. When I was in college, I had a channel that was fairly successful for the time, but unfortunately, I just got so busy in my degree, in graduating, in starting a career, that the channel kind of just fizzled out. I tried a couple times to restart that channel, but the values that I held in that channel, they didn't align with the current values that I had for the videos I wanted to make. So I took a few years off. I stopped making videos. But then a couple years ago, the itch started to come back, and I was really like craving to start making videos again. The only challenge was the YouTube space had changed so much in those couple of years. Now, all of these channels were just focused on fitting into a niche and sticking with that niche and only creating videos that related to that topic. So naturally, I wanted to follow the trend and just create my own kind of niche channel. And that's actually where the first iteration of this channel started. The challenge was that I couldn't figure out what I wanted to niche down on. I tried cooking videos, I tried home improvement videos, I tried travel videos, but I couldn't really find anything that I wanted to just like sink my teeth in and consistently create for however much time that I would end up creating. I found myself just really missing kind of the nostalgic days of YouTube, where you just had all these channels that were just creating whatever they wanted to create and just having fun doing it. And I wanted to get that feeling back. So I took more time off, stopped creating videos, and just really tried to figure out what I wanted to do. And that is where A Life Worth Living came into it. A Life Worth Living is actually a therapy concept where the main idea is living your life in a way that satisfies what you value the most. And practicing this in therapy, it kind of sparked the idea of what a YouTube channel could look like under this concept. I felt like I had finally found like the big umbrella concept that I could put my channel under, where it would let me create whatever I wanted, but still kind of be in the same theme. It lets me choose what I value at the time and then create videos around that value. So if this month I value traveling, I can go film a travel video. If next month I value hiking, I can go film a hiking video. If the month after that I value cooking, I can make a cooking video. It felt like this channel concept would give me the flexibility that I wanted to not get stuck making just one type of video. And that's what I started doing. A little over a year ago, I made an agreement with myself that I was going to spend the next 12 months creating whatever kind of videos I wanted. The goal was to let myself be creative, to have fun, and to not feel limited in what I could create. I was not going to focus on views. I was not going to focus on subscriber count. I just wanted to make it exist. And I did. I posted 20 videos this year, and the topics of them had a very wide range, but that was the purpose. And I learned a few things along the way. And I wanted to share a couple of those lessons that I learned because I think they're important and they could really help somebody out. The order that videos are filmed, edited, and created are not necessarily the order that they're posted in. I had a few seasonal videos on my channel where I knew if I had filmed them in the season they were created, that I would be extremely stressed trying to put them together and post them. So some of my videos were filmed over a year ago. Some videos were left over from a previous iteration from my channel. And sometimes things are just going on in your life where you don't have time to edit and post something. No video is going to be perfect. And most times people are not going to notice the things in your videos that you think are mistakes. It's hard, I know. I'm a recovering perfectionist as well. And sometimes you just think, well, if I change this one more thing, then I'll be done. And it can just be this endless cycle of constantly tweaking things. But sometimes you just have to intercept your thoughts, remind yourself that what you've created is good. We are human, we are not going to be perfect. Therefore, the art we create is also not going to be perfect. Stop spiraling, export. And finally, the biggest lesson that I learned this year, and kind of a lesson that I've been consistently learning since I started my whole YouTube journey, is the validation of whether or not a video is good has to come from within, not from the view count, not from the likes, not from the subscribers. It has to come from yourself, because I've seen it not only with myself, but with other YouTubers. Sometimes your favorite video that you've ever made gets the least amount of views. Sometimes the least favorite video you've ever made gets the most views. And so the metric of whether or not a video is good or not has to come from within. So those are the main lessons I learned this year. Of course, there's so many others, but I think these were the ones that I really resonated with this year. So, out of those 20 videos I posted, which one is my favorite? Oh, Finn, you can't choose a favorite. That's like trying to choose a favorite child. No, definitely have a favorite video from this year. My favorite video that I posted this year was a wedding vlog called To Love, Honor, and Cherish. For this video, I flew to Texas and officiated my best friend's wedding. I loved the weekend, I loved the video, I loved the wedding, and just the whole shebang. And that is my favorite video from this year because of the memories of making it, and then also just how the video turned out. Like, I am so happy and so proud of how that video turned out. So on that note, what is my least favorite video? I'm actually not going to tell you that. How about, what was the most challenging video to make? The most challenging video I made this year was my shoulder surgery recovery video called My Shoulder is Terrible. This one was difficult because I filmed it as I was recovering from that shoulder surgery. And so as I was doing everything, my whole shoulder, arm, everything was just so sore. And so I could only film a couple shots a day because the pain would just get too bad and I just couldn't do it. Also, there was just a lot of insert shots for that video. And with those, I just felt like I was never gonna finish filming them. But I did, I posted it, and it was a challenging video, but it's also a video that I'm very fond of. It has been a crazy year and a half since like the idea for this channel came up, but it has been so unbelievably rewarding. There were times where it was stressful, times where I didn't want to do it, times where I was so exhausted from work, from life, and then I still had a video to edit. It was a lot, but I know in the end it was completely 100% worth it. A life worth living is an extremely important concept to me, and I'm just so thankful, so grateful that I am able to translate it into this YouTube space and share it with everybody else. I'm excited. I'm so excited for next year and just to see where this channel goes. But I think that's gonna be it from me. At the time I'm filming this, I have 145 subscribers. And so to all 145 of you, thank you so much for coming along. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for watching my videos. I genuinely appreciate everybody just taking an interest in what I'm doing and what I'm creating. But anyway, I have 15 seconds left of this recording. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next year. Bye.